welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you. What I thought I was going to do today is I have this envelope and I thought I'd do like a little envelope flip book, and I'm going to use GMC Design products. So I have quite a few sort of little bits. I'm just I'll have to show you. So in here I have some stamp sets. I've got all my fussy cut items, and then in here I have the other stamp sets, and I also have my papers and my stencils. So the first thing I need to do is I need my papers, and I think I'm going to go with the Curious Wonders collection first. Let's have a look. Which one do I want? I think I'm going to go with the pink one. Definitely. Right. So let's go with that one. So I'm going to use paper from both packs. So let me just get these put away. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, I also have some bits in here as well that we can use. Ooh, that is, I don't know what that's from. That's one of the sentiments. Right, I have some plain cardstock, which is great because means I don't have to actually go through and grab that now. Right, okay. So what we're going to do, let me just move these out of the way just a moment. I think we'll use those houses because those are awesome. Right, what I'm going to do first of all is I'm wanting to pop a bit of card just on here like that, but I do need to cut it down. So pencil, I'm just going to mark where I need to cut it down, and then grab my trimmer. Now, I don't know where this came from because my friend made me one and I absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. So I'm not 100% sure whether so this isn't my design, but I'm not quite sure whose design it is. But when I got one off my friend, I just absolutely loved it. Right, I'm just trimming down this bit. Because we want it sort of, there we go, in the same size. And then I'm going to leave that flower there, but what I'm going to do before we stick this on is I would like to pop some of our gorgeous paper on. So I'm just going to grab my glue. Hopefully it's, yes, awesome. So I'm just going to stick the glue down first. Now I do want it on this edge, I do want some of it to go over just so that that edge looks a little better. So I'll show you. Now do we I want that wording to sort of be at the top. So I'm just going to stick that down just like that. So there it is. So that's how it's going to look, just like that, although we are missing, but that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some scissors. I'm just going to bring in my longer ones, and I'm going to just cut along this. Now you can use your trimmer or you can use your scissors, whichever one is good for you. And then this piece I am going to bring over and I'm going to glue it down, and then I'll trim this bit down as well, because like I say, I want it so that that edge looks so much better. Okay. Just making sure I've got plenty of glue on. Just use my art glitter glue today. Okay, like that. I have a glue spreader. Well, we have a a works card. I picked up another one because I couldn't find mine, but then I found mine, so all was well in the world again. Right, just going to trim around all of the edges. So like I say, I want everything to be perfect. Now to glue it in, I'm just going to pop it where it needs to be and fold that over, and I'm going to turn this into a tuck spot. So my glue is just going to go along this edge right up until this point, and then just across there and down here. So that's it, that's all I'm gluing down. Now this envelope did come from a card that was gifted to me from my friend, so that's why I'm sort of leaving that flower on there. But yeah, okay, so that is that. And then when we open it up, this is what we have. What I am going to do though is let's pop a bead of glue just all the way up this edge bit, just so that it is more secure, like that. That's much better. But we have a little pocket there to put in a little tag. Now really want to add in these, I think. However, I really want that large one up there, so I should have maybe I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh, how about, ooh, what about that? So let me just, I'm going to cut this all the way around, or we could have it there and come all the way across. Actually, I quite like that as well. Right, let's fussy cut this out properly. I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge though, and then I think we'll bring in some ink and blend that in. But yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So like I said, this did come from my friend. She doesn't have a YouTube channel yet, but I am working on it, trying to get her to get one. She said soon, so I will let you all know when she is up and running. But she makes the most amazing things. So yeah, she made me a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous Alice in Wonderland journal. I still haven't used it because I don't want to. It's too nice to use. It's just too beautiful. I'll have to show you it. Right, just cut them off. Just because I can't quite get round. Okay. Ooh. This is the only thing with fussy cutting. I seem to be uncoordinated today with my fussy cutting, but you know, it's fine. It will all look good in the end. So just going all the way around. But like I say, what we can do, what we'll do is we'll just bring in some ink to blend all of this together, because I'm going to use the stencils as well and to help blend everything into place. And then that down like that. Right, okay, so that's much better. So I'm thinking that there, and then let's fussy cut this off, because I think we'll have these as well, but just at the end. So yeah, I think that'll work out quite nice. And then I want to bring in some of our crazy birds, because it'll be like the crazy birds are living within in this little town, in the little teapot town. Well, sort of a teapot town and really quirky fun town, isn't it? And then that will pop there, and yeah, I like that. Sorry, off screen. Yeah, really like that. Wishing I did a torn edge there though. I do have another one, of course. I'm wondering whether or not, so I like the idea of just this, another one of these houses. So I'm just going to fussy cut out another one of these, because I think this is going to look really nice. And I'm going to push this up along this join here. So yeah, let's see how it looks. Hopefully it'll look nice. but I wasn't sure how I was going to decorate this. I knew what I was going to do today when it came on, but I wasn't sure how I was going to decorate it. And we had I had Julia's stuff just off to the side of me, so it just seemed like the perfect time for me to, well, it just seemed perfect to use them, really. Oh, I like that. Right, okay, so I'm definitely going to go with that. Now, so yeah, I'm not even gonna, I do have, oh, I'm dropping everything, 1 second. Otherwise our little lady will be after it. I don't think that's big enough, but I was thinking that that could tie it together, but that's not big enough. So, right, let's glue this down. So I think that's going to be the best idea. Because like I said, I'm going to come in with some inks. Right, I'm only going to do, put this bit on first because I'm not sure whereabouts we can go with this. So if I, there we go. And there we go. So that bit is adhered down. Now before I stick that down, I am going to fold it over because we want it a nice fold within there. So just making sure it's nicely right. Okay, and then let's glue this bit down. Oh, I think we need to add this bit first, don't we? Let's add this. Okay. I'm going to stick that just on there and that there. Actually, that needs to be brought down just a little bit. There we go. Right. And then I'm going to adhere this down as well. Just about there. So plenty of glue on. And let's adhere that down. Right, okay, loving that. So I'm just going to trim this bit off all the way across. So there's that bit and there's that bit. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I mean, how cute does that look? Doesn't that look super cute? And then let me bring my tray of bits and pieces that I have. So I've got lots and lots of elements already cut and stamped. I do want to bring in, let's have a look. Yeah, I want to bring a Stampermentals edition 2 in. So let's bring that in because I think I'd like to do some background stamping. So I'm just going to have a quick sip of coffee. Lovely. Right, now we do have some flowers. So this flower is actually from this edition. I'm just going to sort of, because it just needs something to cover it there. Now all I've done on here is I've stamped these images, but I've stamped them on the Paint It Pretty papers. So on this pack. So it's more or less done all the colouring for me, and then all I've done is gone in with some white pen, just for a little bit of detail. So we've got a couple of flowers there. I was looking for them, but that is fine. Right, now I want, I think we should have Edna. So we'll have her just, I think, yeah, tucked underneath there if we can. I should have left some of that. So yeah, she can go there. And then I think it's Pippa, am I right? I don't know. I know Susie though. Susie's absolutely gorgeous. Susie's my favourite. That's Susie. So I might pop her, yeah, I might pop her there. And then have a couple of the butterflies just flying around. Yeah, I like that. How cute is that? That's really cute. Okay, so I'm going to have that, and then I've got some, because I had little bits left over, so I've got some of the sentiments. So we've got good times and best memories. So I think definitely have them. And what else do we have? I feel like I want another flower just here. Maybe one more. Oh, I have a little white flower I made. No, I don't want that. Right, let's have a look. Do we have any more flowers? I'm sure I've got more flowers. So like I say, all of these, I mean, as you can see, this one I've added a bit of colour pencil to, just to make it better. This one I've just added white to. I haven't done it to all of them. And I just thought, well, I'll decide as we go, but I've more or less done, I might put that on the other side. So I've more or less already got them coloured to a point where I'm happy, and then we sort of go from there, which I think is lovely. So right there, so that's what I'm going to do. So before we stick these down, I want to bring in some of my inks, because we want to blend this nicely together. Let me just move that card because we don't need that. Now I have bought myself 3 new inks. So I've got Seedless Preserves, Mermaid Lagoon and Candied Apple. So I think I'm going to try this Seedless Preserve. So I'm slowly going to start buying myself the these inks, because they're just, I've got loads of distress inks, so now it's time for these. I can't even open it, and my husband's not in to help. How bad's this? And if you're wondering why I can't open it, it's because I haven't got the best of hands. Oh, that did not sound good. Oh, that is strange. So it was actually, I've just had to break it. It was stuck on. So there you go. Right, ooh, nice. Just want to have a look. Yeah, I think that's going to work perfectly. So I'm happy with that. Right, I want to get my stencils out. So I'm actually going to go with 2 stencils. I'm going to go with my circles because I love it. And I'm going to go with this Drop You On. And I'm going to go, well, we'll go with 3. Actually, no, I won't do the circles. I think I'm just going to do these 2. So this is where we sort of try and bring everything in together. So I'm just going to have that. So it's like that. And there we go. Oh, I love it. And then let's bring in some on this side. So just like that. Yeah, I really, really like that. Do you know what? I'm going to bring in the blue, the Mermaid Lagoon, to go with, to do on the other stamp. Just so, because we've got this gorgeous blue in it, so I think that will help tie it up. I'm thinking I need a little bit more of this though. So yeah, it just doesn't, it didn't feel too good. There we go, that feels much better. And then let's bring this in, and again, yeah, that one came off really well, so I'm quite happy with that. Just get my rag and wipe that off the best I can anyway. I keep saying every time I get these out I must wash them. Oh, we've broken it. Oh dear. Well, that's not very good, is it? I didn't even do it very hard. I haven't even got the strength to break it. Oh, well, there you have it. So, that one broke. Let's try this one. I think, don't get the rose gold ones because they are solid plastic, whereas these ones bend. So, yeah, okay. Well, you'll have to let me know if that's ever happened to you. Okay. Oh, that colour is gorgeous. So, as you can see, I've gone down the middle line just so, oh, look at that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? That colour is just divine. I really like that. And then we're just going to have some here, but I'm just going to use what's already on my brush, I think. That is lovely. There we have it. How gorgeous is that? Right, now while I'm here with the inks, let's do the front bit. So again, I'm going to have it, some of this blue, because it's just stunning. And then I just want to sort of drop down there and a little bit here. So there's that. Oh, I do like that. I really, really, really like that colour. Do you know what? I'm going to add it onto this paper because we've still got quite a bit of ink left on it. I don't want to waste that ink because it's too gorgeous. And then we can use this piece of paper in something else, so we're not wasting. Okay. There we go. Right. Yeah, I like that. So, right, there's that one. Now, let's clean this off and let's go. Hopefully this one won't break. I'm a bit gutted that one broke, but at least now I know not to get them ones again. So get the ones that are actually bendy. Right, okay. I think I've got about 6 or 7 of those ones as well. Right, let's bring this one back in and let's bring in some of those flowers, because they're just gorgeous. I love this stencil. I just love how delicate it is. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, okay, let's not waste. Let's get all of this gorgeous ink off and bring it into this paper, because why not? Right, there we go. Okay, now for the front, because we know that those pieces up there we're going to use for the inside. So now we need to decorate up the front. So let's have a look to see what we've got. Now I do have this that we could use. However, I'm thinking that maybe it's just we add in some of our birds. So get behind there. And I don't think we want a jellyfish, do we? So I have some jellyfish. Let's have a look. We do have a thread though. No, I don't want thread. Let's have a look. We have another Susie. Yeah, these are all like the octopuses and stuff. I don't want them on this one. I'll use them on something else. Okay, what about if we do some flowers? How about some flowers? Maybe, oh, I don't know. I don't know. This is where I need to be able to hear you guys so that I can hear exactly what you're saying. I definitely have a butterfly. That one blends in a bit too much. Maybe that one. I'm sure there's more different styles in here of flowers. There they are. I was going to say I'm absolutely sure there is. So that one as well. And then I want a couple on that, or one, or maybe one on that side. You go there. I'm trying to get in on the action, aren't I? Should we have a little Susie as well? Yeah, why not? I think I might be cluttering it up though. Never mind. Oh, enjoy the little things. I think I like that one. I think we were going to use that other one, weren't we, in the different colours, so yeah. Okay, I'm looking for, and there we are, another flower. And then that one, that's the same colour, so no, I don't want that one. What about blue? Yeah, right, okay. So something like that I'm looking at, I think. I do have some more blue flowers. Oh, she could have one in her hair. Oh, up there. Could do. Right, okay, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. So it's quite a lot, it looks a bit sort of cluttered, doesn't it? I'm thinking what we need to do is add in some more paper. Oh, sorry, I've just knocked the camera. Because I'm thinking we need a less busy background. For this. Just sort of, and have it going just across there. I will be losing that flower, but that is fine. I just feel like we do need something where it's going to be sort of stood out. Actually, I'm thinking that might be it. Oh, she could be sat, couldn't she? She could be sat on the flower and then have a flower there. I think you can see that better, can't you? What do you think? I like that. I like it. However, I don't... Oh, or do we just tone it down with a bit of gesso? This is where you need to help me. I think I'm going to tone it down with gesso. So, and you're probably thinking, but you've just read that. It's, you know, you've ruined it. I haven't. It will, trust me, it will get used. So, I'm just going to add... Actually, I'm probably best start. This is nearly empty. There's only a little bit left in. Do you know what? Let's use my finger because I think we're going to get a better, like, sort of texture. Oh, don't go in there. So if you find that your images are sort of blending into the background, then honestly a little bit of white gesso or white acrylic paint is your best friend, because it really does make a difference. Now I'm just doing this quite roughly, as you can see. It is really rough, but by the time we've finished, it will just look as it was meant to. And you're probably thinking, but you've done all that stenciling. It's just my layers, so I'm doing my layers, and I'm not sure, and I just keep going until I'm happy. So if it means that I'm covering up certain elements, then I am, but it doesn't mean that I don't like it. It just means I'm just building up those layers, so that I can, so it all looks like it sort of blends together, I suppose. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, mixed media and card making and stuff, if you hide stuff, it really doesn't matter, because that, it's just, I mean, look at that. I mean, we weren't even going to use that one, but I think we are now. I'm changing my composition. I mean, look at that straight away. How much better does that look? And they are sort of all nice and bright together, and they adjust. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like that, I think, with a flower there, and then just enjoy the little things. So this is why I put the white gesso on, because now there is, like, you can see it, you can see what we were trying to do. Now I'm just going to clean my finger off, so just so that I don't get it on any of my images. So there we go. And that one. Right, okay. So, I mean, but that just looks awesome. So I'm going to grab my glue and I'm just going to start sticking down. And then I think once I'm done with these, then I think I'm going to do maybe a little bit of doodling, because it's always nice to do a bit of doodling. I am thinking of white splashes as well, because we all love the white splashes, or even black splashes. Right, and then this one. Oh, I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of colour into the pair of them. So I got some really cheap brush pens. So let's have a go, see how they look at colouring small small pieces. So let's grab them out. So I picked these up from the Works. They were £2 each, £2 for the set, which I didn't think was bad. But it'd be interesting to see if they colour quite nicely. Yeah, and especially for the prices that we paid as well. So just going sort of in. I love getting like sort of new pens and cheaper pens and having a play to see what I can do. Right, I want to add a different colour in there. So we're just adding in colour now to our piece, just so that it sort of pops even more. Right, I can get that in. I'm going to do orange for the beaks. So I'm not doing any fancy colouring at all. I really am just using, and as you can see, I'm using very cheap pens, so you don't need the most expensive things to colour in, which I think is fab. Not actually bad, these. They feel quite nice as well to hold. Right, we've got a heart on her cheek, so let's get that coloured. And I think a heart on her chest. And then I'm just going to add in the red just in here. So this is what I mean by the fact that, you know, all I've done is I've just stamped my images onto the patterned paper. So I've stamped it onto the Paint It Pretty pattern paper and also stamped it on to the Curious Wonders paper. Then I've just cut out my images, and just by adding a tiny bit of colour in, yeah, it just helps make them pop. Got a little heart there as well. So yeah, I really like it. I need a bit of green. We'll go with the lighter green just for these. So, and I'm not, like I say, I'm not doing any fancy colouring or anything, but I am loving how it is looking. So yeah, I feel like I want to add a little bit of purple in. Where should we put some purple? I don't want to add too much in, just because I don't want the pens to look streaky, if that makes any sense. So these are perfect for like smaller elements. Ooh, she can have purple shoes. Just like that, and yeah, we'll do these purple as well. Okay. I think maybe that might be it. Let's do her legs. So I'm just going and colouring in and just putting an extra bit of detail in there. I'm going to make her cheek a bit darker. She can have pink boots. There we go. Oh, I like that. And then I'm just going to sort of flick it out, because these are brush pens, so I'm just going to flick it just for that extra bit of detail. on the flower. Nice. I really like that. I'm going to bring in the green for our plant here. Well, our flower. There. Oh, I like that. I really like that. So, yeah, they're not bad actually. They're not bad for colouring in at all, especially for small detail and if you're not going to do any fancy colouring. So, yeah, quite like that. Right, okay. Just going to pop some glue on my little sentiment for the front. Now, there we have it. I mean, how gorgeous does that look? We do need to make a little mini tag. So, let me bring... Oh, I'm dropping everything. My stamping platform. See if I can get it back where it's supposed to be. Oh, if you saw the state of my room. Do you know what? I'm going to use this card base. It's just a card base I've made myself, but I do think that this is going to work perfectly to make a little tag in there, and also we can use the other half to do, there we go, a little sort of thing to pop inside, if that makes sense. So let's see. So that's going to be in there. Right, I need to cut that down because that is a bit too big. So I'm going to do it 3 inches by 2.5. Yeah. So 3 by 2.5. So it's just a small little tag, but then it sort of fits in there really, really nicely, just like that. And what we're going to do is, let's grab some of this paper. Oh, like that. So let's put some glue down, like so. And then I'm going to trim this down. Okay, now I do know that I need to put some glue on the end of that. There we are. And then let's have a look. Let's have a look. Ooh, we could have Crazy Friends. Yep, go for it. So this is just a quick, simple tag that I'm doing. So I'm not doing anything really that fancy on it. Yeah, do you know what? I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. And just pop that there, like so. We do have, let's have a look. Let's find Susie. I think Susie should go on here. If I can find her. She is about somewhere. I just know it. She's just hiding from me, isn't she? Let's have a look. Where are you? Oh, I might not actually have any Susies left. So there you go. Oh, there we go. Let's use this one. Right, okay. So this is the one I'm going to use. Right. Ooh. And there we go. So there's our little tag in there. I like that. I really, really like that. I like it a lot. Okay, let's move that out of the way because we don't need that now. Now we do have, and I've just realised that we've done it shut. Right, okay, so that's fine. So this one will go in like that. So I do need to take some off it. So let's do this at 5 inches. See what that's like. So yeah, 5 inches is perfect. I didn't even think about that when I did that. Right, okay, so let's quickly get this done. So I've got this piece left. So yeah, I'm going to use this. And then, oh, and then let's stick that down. So I'm sort of having them so that they are matching together. I'll just trim that Okay, so there is that. Right, let's get our images stuck onto here. Okay. Do you know what? I've really enjoyed playing with this set. I think it's been absolutely fab. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to pop her there. Just, ooh. So just like that. And then we have our little Susie, who, so I'm changing the composition altogether really, aren't I, from what we did have it. So she can sit there. I think she looks nice there. And then these flowers just sort of sit in there. Did we have one more flower somewhere? Oh, actually, yeah, let's put that there. So just like that. Okay. And then I want the gorgeous butterfly on. So I'm going to stick that there. So I think that is that done. And then on here, I think I'm going to have her. And yeah, them two. Awesome. So I think that's worked out quite well actually. So it's just a little something different really from what we have been doing. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. I've enjoyed you being with me too. Hope you've been with me from the start. Because that's nice to hear that you have. Ooh. Okay, so there's that. Right, now I did have some sentiments around, didn't I? Right there, they are up here, so let's grab them. Okay, so I think I'm going to put best memories on here, and then that tag is done, and then that can just sit in there quite nicely. Okay, making sure that that needs gluing down. See, this is when it's really good to sort of test everything. Right, okay, so that's in there, and then I'm going to pop on Good Times just up at the top there, like so. Right, let's see what else we have. Good Times, got Crazy Friends, Enjoy the Little Things. I think they're all just the same. Oh, there we go. We'll have Enjoy the Little Things there as well. And I think that's us done. I am sort of trying to think whether or not I should do a little bit of doodling. Okay, so there you have it. So that is our little flip book. Now I haven't done anything on the back, so I'm wondering, should we do something? Do you know what? Let's do something very simple on the back, because then at least then it all looks really nice. Okay, I'm thinking very simple, like as in really simple. We just add some of this paper. That's it. Yep, that's all I'm going to do. So we're going to do it very simply. So I'm just putting plenty of glue on. And let's put that on. Oh, make sure it's actually, there we are. And then I'm just going to trim across the bottom, and then I'm going to trim across the top. Yeah. So, and let's add a butterfly. So there we have it. Don't know if I want to add a flower in. No, I think that's it. So there you have it. There's our little book. How cute is that? So this is the front cover. We have our little tag there that we can journal on the back of, which I just think is absolutely gorgeous. So you could even, instead of decorating the back like I have, you could actually stick it into a junk journal. And then we've got our inside, which is quite yeah, busy. So you know what, I've just opened it and it is very, very busy. So what I'm going to do is just get some gesso and just put some gesso in a few places. So again, I'm going to use my finger because I think it's going to be better. I just want it to have a bit more, yeah. Just sort of, so we need some sort of white space in it, which is what I'm thinking. Yeah. See, I'm liking that. Just like that little added extra bit of white space. I think it can make such a difference. Okay. Right, loving that. And then I'm just going to pop some white space just up in that corner, and then maybe a little here. There. Right, much better. I feel a lot better with that. Okay. Right, very last thing is just to sort of bring that in. I'm just going to use this stamp set. So it is the Stampimentals edition 2, and I'm just going to use this writing, and I'm just going to use my Distress Oxide. I'm just going to add in some writing into those white spaces, and that is it, she says, and then carries on. There. Much better. I feel so much happier with that. And then just adding this in, getting rid of all excess ink because we have it there, so why not? Right, okay, so that can go back away. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave links in the description box below where you can buy all the products that I have used today. So do check that out. Our lovely Julia has just been on her Chanda with the Crazy Bird collection, which, oh, it's just a gorgeous collection, isn't it? So yeah, my favourite is definitely Susie. So I just think she's so cute. She reminds me of Irene. So Irene was our bird that we had, who unfortunately died through the summer holidays, which we're absolutely gutted about. But yeah, so it's like a little reminder of her. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.